Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines.
President Donald Trump has said that Iran will be held responsible for any further attacks by Yemen's Houthis. In a social media post, Trump said the Houthis had fired on 2 Saudi ships after declaring a naval blockade against Saudi Arabia. He warned that Washington would impose major military punishment on Iran and the Houthis, calling the group a proxy of Tehran. Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has issued a stark warning to Iran, saying that while Tehran talks of an eye for an eye, President Trump's approach is a head for an eye. Rubio said Iran would pay a very heavy price for its actions, with the cost rising every night. He also claimed Tehran was privately seeking a deal, but was not yet ready to accept one.
The US military has completed its latest round of strikes on Iran at President Donald Trump's direction for a 12th successive night of American attacks. The US Central Command said in a statement that US forces struck Iranian military targets, including maritime capabilities, missile and drone storage facilities, coastal surveillance sites, and air defense assets. The military said the latest US strikes lasted 5 hours. Iranian drone attacks on CIA facilities in the Gulf have prompted US intelligence analysts to investigate whether Russia assisted by providing targeting information or advanced drone technology. 4 people familiar with US intelligence said US intelligence officials have not yet reached firm conclusions about the possible Russian involvement in the attacks on CIA facilities. But they cited the strike's effectiveness and apparent precision, as well as Russia's broader technical support for Iran, as possible evidence. One internal memo from a Western intelligence agency concluded Russia has likely played a role in targeting regional CIA facilities.
Iran also carried out fresh drone strikes on 3 US military bases in Kuwait. The Iranian military said the attacks targeted ammunition depots, fuel storage facilities, and logistical supplies at Al-Doha Garrison, Ali al-Salem Air Base, and Camp Arifjan. Tehran described the strikes as retaliation for recent US attacks on Iranian territory.
Yemen's Houthi militia has attacked 2 Saudi Arabian oil tankers in a military operation, and a Saudi news agency later confirmed one of the 2 vessels was ablaze after an assault while sailing in the Red Sea. Without saying who targeted the vessel, the Saudi Arabian state media said an attack caused a fire on the bow of the tanker Encilia, but all crew members were safe. Authorities have secured the vessel and its crew. In their statement, the Houthis said they attacked 2 tankers, the Encilia and Layla, saying the vessels had violated a naval blockade imposed by the Iran-aligned group on Saudi Arabia in the Red Sea.
More ships have started changing course in the Red Sea after Yemen's Houthis warned vessels to avoid Saudi Arabian ports. 4 tankers altered their routes, while a vehicle carrier appeared to turn away from the Saudi port of Jeddah. The diversions came after the Houthis declared a naval blockade against Saudi Arabia, raising fresh concerns for global energy supplies and trade.
US President Donald Trump has said that a civil nuclear deal between the US and Saudi Arabia is conditional on Saudi Arabia joining the Abraham Accords, adding there would be no enrichment of the material. He said in a post on Truth Social that the civil nuclear deal pertains only to non-military use, such as the ones that Iran and UAE already have, adding that it is totally subject to Saudi Arabia joining the very respected and successful Abraham Accords. He stressed that there will be no enrichment of material. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has announced the creation of fast-track courts to prosecute those responsible for recent national exam paper leaks. Responding to the widespread outrage, he warned that anyone attempting to harm the future of the youth will not be spared. The declaration follows intense late-night clashes in New Delhi, where police deployed tear gas against thousands of protesters, demanding the Education Minister's immediate resignation. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.